integration of special forms. In this particular special forms, we discussed two particular forms. Those are nothing but integral of f of x power n into f dash of x dx. So which will be equal to f of x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus a constant c. And in this particular case, we can find it is not applicable for all real numbers. If n value is minus 1, what happens? If n is equal to minus 1, what happens? Denominator becomes 0. So this comes under 0 by 0 form, which does not exist. So if I want to apply this formula, there is a condition which is nothing but n is not equal to minus 1. So if n is equal to minus 1, then we have another formula. That are two special cases. So we discuss in this particular lecture. Okay. So integral f of x to the power of n into f dash of x dx. So if I consider this f of x as t, f of x, that will be t. Differentiate with respect to x, what we get? I get f dash of x into dx by dt, which is equal to 1. So this is nothing but f dash of x into dx is equal to dt. F dash of x into dx is equal to dt, because it is defined in terms of x. That's why I did here differentiation with respect to that. Right now, means I have differentiated this particular function with respect to t. This particular function with respect to t. Then I got f dash of x into, it is not a t, so I get dx by dt, which is equal to derivative of t with respect to t is 1. Now we can replace this particular part, means f dash of x into dx can be replaced by dt. So this can be replaced by dt. Then this reduced in the form integral t power n dt. So already we learned x to the power of n with respect to x. Now it is t to the power of n with respect to t, which is equal to t to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus a constant. And we can replace the value of t, which is nothing but equal to f of x. So we get the formula f of x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus a constant c. The other form, if it is equal to minus 1. So if it is equal to minus 1, what happens? If n value equal to minus 1, then f of x power minus 1, which is nothing but 1 by f of x. So it reduces in the form f dash of x by f of x dx. F dash of x by f of x dx. Let f of x is equal to t. Differentiate with respect to t, then I get f dash of x into dx by dt equal to 1. So f dash of x into dx, I get it as dt. So I can replace again this particular portion as dt. So I get integral 1 by t dt. See, as already we know, integration of 1 by x with respect to x and 1 by x dx is equal to log mod x. So I can apply this one as the same form. So I get log modulus of t plus a constant. So t can be replaced by f of x. So my answer is log mod f of x plus c. So always we cannot expect the problems to be in this form. We can reduce those to this form. So some problems they will give directly, which is in the form f dash x by f of x, or few problems will be there like some reducible forms. Like I have a function and I have to find its derivative, its integration. I have a derivative of a function and I have to find its integration. See, I have a function like 2x by x square plus 1. 2x by x square plus 1 dx. I have to find its derivative. See, if I consider this particular part as f of x, so f of x is equal to x square plus 1. If I differentiate this particular f of x with respect to x, then what I get? F dash of x, I get as 2x. Now it is in the form f dash of x by f of x dx, whose answer is nothing but equal to log mod f of x. So we see one more. So what's that one more? If suppose I want to find out differentiation of x to the power of 4 into x power 5 plus 5 dx. X to the power of 4 into x power 5 plus 5 dx. Otherwise, take some power as 5. So if I consider this particular part as f of x, I get f dash of x as 5x to the power of 4. I don't have direct f dash of x, means directly 5x to the power of 4, but I have x to the power of 4. This can be altered as 5x to the power of 4 by multiplying and dividing with the 5. So if I multiply and divide with 5, what I get? 5x to the power of 4 by 5 into x power 5 plus 5 whole power 5 dx. So if I take this particular part outside, now it is in the form f dash of x into f of x power n, which is nothing but fx power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So I get the answer as x to the power of 5 plus 5 whole power 5 plus 1 6 by 6 plus a constant c. So 5 6 are 30. Later we can simplify. So in this way we can find the integrals of a particular derivatives. So in a previous lecture we learned the powers of sine and cos, or even sine power 4 we found, the sine power 6 we found, and the sine square into cos square we found. These type of things. We didn't see that the powers as odd, right? So those in that particular exercise we learned if the powers are even, and in the particular exercise we didn't see which are in the form tan power 6 or tan power 4 or cot power 4. So with the help of these special forms we derive this tan power 6, tan power 4, cot power 4, that particular forms. We don't need to worry about cosecant and secant square because we have a secant square x dx is nothing but equal to tan x directly. That's what, we don't have any special forms to reduce this one. Right. Now, after this, what happens if these powers are odd? That we learn in the next exercise. Okay. So we completed this and we entered into this particular form. Okay. Now we take few problems and we solve those particular problems, right? Take have a question like integral 4x plus 1 by integral 4x plus 1 by root of 2x square plus x minus 7. Root of 2x square plus x minus 7 dx. I check whether it is in the form of first one or second one. The function is in denominator. I can take this one as f of x or this one as f of x. But if I take this one as f of x, what is its derivative? 4. So I couldn't find. So I must take this particular thing as f of x. Leave root. Root can be written as power 1 by 2. So I have this one as f of x. F of x is equal to 2x square plus x minus 7, and f dash of x is equal to this. We have to show in our notebook, in our answer scripts. So how you consider f of x, which one you consider f of x, how you got f dash of x as a numerator, that particular things. Now f dash of x is equal to 4x plus 1. Yes, it is in the form f dash of x into dx by, if I have f of x I can go for the second formula, but it is not only f of x, it is root f of x. So this root f of x can be written as integral 2x square plus x minus 7 to the power 1 by 2 into 4x plus 1 dx. Now it is in the form f of x power n into f dash of x dx. So if it is in that form, what is our answer? Our answer is f power means 2x square plus x minus 7 to the power n plus 1, 1 by 2 plus 1. But actually it is not 1 by 2, it is in denominator. So I get it as minus 1 by 2 and here minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by minus 1 by 2 plus 1 plus a constant c. So minus 1 by 2 plus 1 is nothing but plus 1 by 2. So I get root over 2x square plus x minus 7 by 1 by 2. So by 1 by 2, so reciprocal is 2. 2 into root 2x square plus x minus 7 plus a constant c. Okay. The next one. Go to the next one. I have integral 3 into x plus 1 into x plus log x square. Okay. So let me write the problem on board. So I have a problem like integral 3 into x plus 1 into x plus log x whole square divided by x dx. So this is the problem what they have given. I have to check whether it is in the form in a first or second. So I have denominator x. It's not like we didn't learn till f of x by g of x forms, right? U by d, integral u by d, which comes under partitions, right? Here 3 into x plus 1 by x. So I take this particular part as 1 and this is the next. So if I take that, 3 is a constant, I can take it outside. Integral x plus 1 by x into x plus log x whole square. So consider this as f of x and f dash of x will be equal to x derivative 1 plus log x derivative is 1 by x. And you cross check this, just split this x to the numerator and x by x will be equal to 1 plus 1 by x. So I got this particular form like f power nx into f dash of x. So this will be equal to 1 plus 1 by x into x plus log x power 2 dx. So this acts as f dash of x and this acts as f of x power n dx. So what is our formula? F power n plus 1 x by n plus 1 plus c. F of x power n plus 1 can be written as f power n plus 1 of x by n plus 1. So what is our answer? 3 into our f of x is x plus log x power 2 plus 1 3 by 3 plus a constant c. And you can cancel 3 and 3. This is our final answer. Next. So I have a problem which is one plus sin x. Leave it. Okay, we move on to the next one. Integral e power 4x. Integral e power 4x by 1 plus e power 4x whole square dx. Integral e power 4x by 1 plus e power 4x whole square dx. Right? Whole square do we have? Yes, we have whole square. This is the question what they have given. If suppose I can say this one as f of x, so let f of x is equal to 1 plus e power 4x. F dash of x will be equal to 1 derivative 0, 4 into e power 4x. Right? 4 into e power 4x. but I have here in numerator e power 4x. So I can alter this. How? In which way? Multiplying and dividing by 4. If I convert this one, integral outside 1 by 4, 4 into e power 4x, one part, into 1 plus e power 4x whole power minus 2, the other part. So this acts as f dash of x and this acts as f of x power n. So what is our answer? 1 by 4 into f of x power n plus 1. So 1 plus e power 4x power n plus 1 minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1. So answer minus 1. So minus 1 by 4 into 1 plus e power 4x power minus 1 can be written in denominator 1 plus e power 4x. Okay, this gives our answer. So go to the next question. Integral tan x by root cos x dx. Integral tan x by root cos x dx. If I take one of them as a function, those two are not interrelated. Interrelated means one's derivative of the first one is not equal to the second, or derivative of the second one is not equal to first. So what I can do, I can convert this tan in terms of sin and cos. Then we can identify the derivative of sin x is a cos x and derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So there we have a chance to interrelate f dash of x and f of x. So I have to convert this tan x in the form sin by cos. Then what I get? I get integral of sin x by cos x into root cos x dx. So cos x power 1, cos x power 1 by 2. So I get it as integral sin x by cos x whole power 1 plus 1 by 2, 3 by 2 dx. Now take one of them as a function. If I take sin x as a function, its derivative is cos x. But cos x derivative has a power, so it doesn't work for us. So I have cos x to the cos x some power, so I take the cos x as the function. So take f of x as cos x. So f dash of x will be equal to minus sin x. So f dash of x is equal to minus sin x. Actually, I don't have here minus sin x, but I can alter it by multiplying and divide by minus. So I can rewrite this one as minus of integral minus sin x into cos x power minus 3 by 2 dx. Now this acts as f dash of x and this as f of x power n dx, which is nothing but f power n plus 1 x by n plus 1. So I get minus of f of x, which is nothing but cos x power minus 3 by 2 plus 1 by minus 3 by 2 plus 1 plus c. So minus 3 by 2 plus 1 is equal to minus 1 by 2, which its reciprocal is, we get this one as minus 1 by 2. So it is in denominator, we get it as minus 2 by 1. So minus into minus plus. So I get the answer as 2 by 1 into cos x power minus 1 by 2. Cos x power minus 1 by 2 represents 1 by root cos x. So we get into 1 by root cos x plus a constant c. Next, cot power 4x dx. Integral cot power 4x dx. Question number 2. Integral cot power 4x dx. This cot power 4 I can write as cos x by sin x. then I get numerator and denominator, which will be difficult to solve. So what is the easiest way to solve this one? Convert the cot in terms of cosecant squares. Then cosecant square, integral cosecant square dx is nothing but equal to cot x. So we have a chance to get answer in a simplest way. That's what I am doing. So cot square x can be written as cot power 4x can be written as cot square into cosecant square x dx. Cot square into cot square x. Now one cot square x, change it as right in terms of cosecant. Then I get integral cot square x into cot square x. 1 plus cot square x is cosecant square x. So cot square x can be written as cosecant square x minus 1 into dx. Now split this particular part. I get integral cot square x into cosecant square x dx minus integral cot square x dx. So we should keep on doing this till we get our form. See, here no need to simplify this cot square x, because if I take cot x as f of x, derivative of cot x is minus cosecant square. This cosecant square x acts as its derivative, but I need a minus, so I can alter it by multiplying minus and taking here as a minus. And coming to this cot square x can be simplified as cosecant square x minus 1. So we can do in that way. Now what is the answer for this one? Minus of cot x power 3, which is nothing but cot cube x by 2 plus 1, 3, minus integral cot square x can be written as cosecant square x minus 1 dx. So I want to simplify this particular part. The first part is minus cot cube x by 3 minus integral cosecant square x dx minus into minus plus integral dx. So what is our final answer? Minus cot cube x by 3 minus integral cosecant square x dx is nothing but minus cot x minus into minus plus. So I get here plus cot x. Next, plus integral dx is x and a constant, arbitrary constant c. Next question. 1 plus sine 2x by x plus sine square x. 1 plus sine 2x by integral one plus sine 2x by x plus sine square x dx. Okay, this is a particular form what they have given to us. Yeah, I check this particular x plus sine square x. I consider f of x be as x plus sine square x. So what about its derivative? F dash of x is equal to 1 plus sine square x dx, 2 sin x into sin x derivative as cos x. So I got f dash of x as 1 plus sin 2x. So the given form is reduced in the form of f dash of x by f of x dx. It is in the form f dash of x by f of x dx, which is equal to log modulus of f of x plus a constant c. So I got f of x as this one and f dash of x as 1 plus sin 2x. So I can write the answer as which is equal to log mod f of x plus sin square x plus c. Okay, this particular part won't be 0 because it is in denominator. In rationals we discussed denominator should not be 0. If it is 0, it's not at all defined. Okay, why we are mentioning modulus? Why we are mentioning modulus? The log of a function, the value should not be negative. That's what we are using modulus. Okay, after this, take one more problem. So 1 by 2x square minus 1 by x into integral 2x square minus 1 by x into x square minus log x dx. See, in the beginning itself, we may or may not know what to consider as a function and its derivative. By doing a more number of problems, by practicing more number of problems, definitely we can do. Integration require more practice, right? So for this particular thing, by seeing the denominator, we should not consider this particular part as f of x. So I reduce this particular thing in the form integral 2x square minus 1 by x into 1 by x square minus log x. So this can be written as integral 2x minus 1 by x by x square minus log x dx. So now I consider this particular part as f of x. So if f of x is equal to x square minus log x, what about its derivative? F dash of x is equal to derivative of x square 2x minus derivative of log x 1 by x. So I got in a form f dash of x by f of x, which is equal to log mod f of x. So my answer is log modulus of f of x, x square minus log x plus a constant c. Okay, after that, tan x by a plus b tan square x integral tan x by a plus b tan square x dx. If I consider this particular one as a function, what we observe? Derivative of a 0, derivative of this one b into 2 tan x into tan x derivative secant square x. That's what we are not seeing in the numerator. So what we do, previously we did know, whenever we see this particular tan, so we convert in the form sin and cos, or if possible we convert in the form secant square. If I have tan powers, we convert in the form secants, tan square into tan square, then splitting, later we do the solution, right? So for this particular thing, what we have to do, take tan x as sin x by cos x, then simplify tan x as sin x by cos x. So we get integral. So this, let me simplify first. Tan x by a plus b tan square x, which is equal to sin x by cos x whole divided by a plus b sin square x by cos square x. So which is equal to sin x by cos x whole divided by a cos square x plus b sin square x by cos square x. So cos x and square will get cancelled. So if I take reciprocal, I get it as sin x into cos x by a cos square x plus b sin square x. So the given integral is changed in the form integral sin x into cos x by a cos square x plus b sin square x dx. Now, if I take this particular part as f of x, so if f of x is equal to a cos square x plus b sin square x, what will be its derivative? F dash of x. What is f dash of x? A into cos square x derivative 2 cos x into minus sin x plus b 2 sin x into sin x derivative cos x. 2 sin x into cos x, sin 2x minus a. So minus a into sin 2x plus b into sin 2x. So I can take sin 2x common. So f dash of x is equal to sin 2x into b minus sin 2x into b minus a. Right. Now, so what we can able to do? Are we able to convert the given numerator in this form or not? Definitely we can convert sin x into cos x as sin 2x by altering. So what we should do? Multiply and divide by 2. So if I multiply and divide by 2, so I get 2 sin x cos x, which is nothing but sin 2x, and I get in denominator 2. And still I need b minus a, is nothing but a constant. So I can multiply the numerator by b minus a, and at the same set denominator also by b minus a. So divided by a cos square x plus b sin square x dx. Okay. Now, this has two cases, case 1 as well as case 2. Why two cases arises? Why two cases arises? Because if a is equal to b, this one is not defined. If a is equal to b, this particular thing not defined. Okay. If this is not defined, no need to find anything. So we cannot find its integration. That's what we get if a is not equal to b under condition. So if a is not equal to b, we can simplify this one and we get the answer. What is the answer? This is in the form f dash of x by f of x dx, which is nothing but equal to log modulus f of x. So my answer 1 by 2 into b minus a log modulus of f of x. What is f of x? A cos square x plus b sin square x plus a constant c. Now going to the case 2. If a is equal to b, here I get a 0. That's what that a and b I replace in this case. So if I replace in this case, this particular function changes as integral sin x into cos x by a cos square x plus a sin square x. So both also having a, so I can take a common. So 1 by a integral sin x into cos x by cos square x plus sin square x. I know cos square x plus sin square x as 1. I can substitute that value as 1. If I substitute that value as 1, I get this one as 1 by a integral sin x into cos x. So for this particular purpose, I need 2 to convert in the form sin 2x into 2 divided by 2. So I get 1 by 2a into integral sin 2x. So integral sin 2x is nothing but equal to cos 2x minus cos 2x by 2. So 1 by 2a into minus cos 2x by 2 plus a constant c, which is equal to minus cos 2x by 4a plus c. The two cases arises, we have to do these two cases also. So when conditions A and B, two variables if you get at that particular point. Cos 2x by cos x plus sin x whole square. Cos 2x by integral cos 2x by cos x plus sin x the whole square dx. So this one we just simplify that. I get cos 2x by cos square x plus sin square x 1 plus 2 cos x into sin x sin 2x dx. This acts as f of x and this will be f dash of x. So what is f of x? Sin 1 plus sin 2x. F dash of x is 0 plus sin 2x derivative cos 2x into 2. So 2 cos 2x. I need here 2. So multiply and divide by 2. Then this is in the form f dash of x by f of x. We get our answer as 1 by 2 log mod 1 plus sin 2x plus a constant c. So if you got these type of problems, first you check whether it is possible or not by simplifying this.